Third graders, we are done with the stories in your book. And we are going to start using the student magazine as our anchor and also for our comparing texts. Okay, so this next selection, The Foot Race Across America, that you're going to read is a narrative nonfiction. And we just need to review that authors often use main ideas to organize information in a nonfiction text. Main ideas, remember, are the most important ideas in a text. Authors also are going to include supporting details like facts and examples to explain more about the main idea. Okay, so your target skill is main ideas and details. Your target strategy is to analyze and evaluate. Remember that good readers will stop periodically to think about and think carefully about what they've read. Good readers also evaluate or judge the text by asking themselves how well the author explained an idea with examples and text evidence. And you can use your own experiences in addition to what you read in the selection to help you analyze and evaluate a text. Okay? So, the genre is narrative nonfiction. To preview this selection, I read the title and the headings, and I look at the photographs. The title and the headings, the starting line and the finish line, make me think that this is going to be a story about a race. And the photographs make me think that the race really took place. They're real pictures. So I think this selection would definitely fit into the narrative nonfiction. Okay? So this starts in your magazine on page 6, and it ends on page 13, 6 to 13. So in just a second, I'm going to have you pause the video. We're going to do what we always do. We're going to do a preview. And then we're going to predict what you think the story is going to be about. Our essential question for this article is, how does having a goal help people succeed? So we're going to think about that as we do our preview and prediction. And then you're going to set a purpose for reading based on your preview and your own experiences. So pause the video, preview, predict, and set your purpose, and then come back to the video. I know that go the distance means to finish what you've started, even if you face problems. Sometimes, though, people give up when something gets in their way. And I want to read this article to find out what gets in the way of these runners. What is your purpose for reading this story? All right, you're going to pause the video, read pages 6 through 13 on your own, and then come back to the video so we can think through the text. All right, now that you have read The Foot Race Across America, let's think about what you've just read. Remember, you are going to pause after each question and have a short discussion with your learning adult at home. It's important for you to share your ideas about what you have read. So why do you think Andy's father and local officials were willing to lend Andy the money he needed to enter the race? How does the map add to the information in the text? How do you think the race conditions affected the runners? What does the word rival mean? What phrase gave you clues to its meaning? Based on the author's description of the race's end, what do you think his opinion of the race is? And do you agree or disagree with the author? Based on what you know about Andy, why do you think he chose not to run in the second transcontinental foot race? The author describes Andy's achievement as remarkable. What effect does the author's word choice have on readers? Now we're going to dig deeper and look at main ideas and details and analyzing and evaluating a text. Remember that identifying the main ideas and details of a selection can help you determine the important information. Main ideas are the most important ideas in a text. What is the main idea of The Foot Race Across America? The author explains more about each main idea by giving supporting details. The details are facts and examples that make the main idea clearer. What are some details that support the selection's main idea? Good readers analyze or think carefully about what they read, and they evaluate or form opinions about it. I'm going to ask you several questions. I need you to pause the video and have a discussion with your learning adult and analyze and evaluate what you just read. Andy decides that if he wins the race, he'll use the prize money to pay for his family's farm. What does this tell you about him? Andy's father gives him some of the money to enter the race. Do you think this was the right thing for him to do, and why? Only a couple weeks into the race, more than half the runners drop out. Do you think it's understandable that they quit? And explain your answer. Andy skips participating in another tournament foot race that takes place a short while after the race he won. Do you think he's right to skip the chance of running another race? And explain your answer. How do you think the author feels about Andy? Do you agree with the author's opinion?